Morning. Here I am in Alona Beach on the island of Panglau, which is this small island, as I told you yesterday, attached to the island of Bohol. Can get confusing. Well, Alona Beach, where I am at the moment, I hope you can see me. I can pull the curtain a little bit just for you to see me a little bit, but I've got to watch myself because there's no sort of net curtains on here. There's a mosquito net against the window. Just curtains, no net curtains at all. And I'll show you. Just outside here, my window, I'm on the ground floor. You can see the view that I've got. There's a reception desk over there, and the pool is just outside. This is quite nice, really. But it's around 9 o'clock. I'll get up in a minute, have a shower. I can't stay on this beach. Well, I can, but I need a bit more freedom. I need to get a bike. I need to explore the island, and I want to take you with me. I've seen where the bikes are for hire. We've got to walk off this beach. This beach is like trapped. You can't bring a car near these hotels. Some of the hotels you can, because the road connects. You've got the beach, and then you've got the hotel, and you've got the road up the top. But the hotel that I'm in, you've got a car actually on the beach. You're right on the beach. This is Divers Hotel, as you actually know. I showed you yesterday. But I've got to get a bike, and I want to do some travelling because I feel sort of claustrophobic on this beach. You know, you can't get on the beach unless you walk down a road that they're working on and one thing and another. It's a little bit awkward to get to. Just put it that way. You've got to walk. And if I do get a bike, I don't think I can bring a bike near the hotel. I'm going to have to park it up somewhere. And that's somewhere else I'm going to have to sort out, find it where I'm going to actually park the bike up. And how far I've got to walk to the hotel after parking the bike up. I can't see any bikes around here. That's what that means. Anyway, stay with me till I get up. And we'll do some exploring together, okay? My little box room of a hotel in Divers Resort. The Baywatch Hotel. Yeah, I told you earlier about it. But here I am in my little room. You can't have everything in these hotels, but I can tell you something now. Oh, God. I've got 2 bags. It's very important for me to have a nice cup of tea in the morning. I've got 2 bags, and I've also got coffee. And what I would have done in this particular instance, I also bought a cup yesterday, and the only cup I could buy was a Mickey Mouse cup. It was for kids, but at least I had a handle on. I'm sick of those paper cups. When I was in that apartment, you know, the little box place that I had to fend for myself, which I don't mind doing. But see what I mean? Here, there's nothing here. There's no wardrobe. There's no kettle. You know, you're probably thinking, oh, poor old Frank. It's about 9:30 now. I'm going to get up in a minute. I don't mind for getting up too early in the morning unless we're going on an excursion or going to do something good for the day. But I must get a bike today. If I get a bike today, then I could do a lot more exploring on the island. So I'm going to get up any minute. Get up and greet the day with a smile. I've got out of bed now. Have a shower, show the light on. See, this is what I've got. You know, just that's my wardrobe, there's my little bits and pieces. I'm all on top of myself here. I had to get water last night because they don't even give you water here. And if you're in a place like this and you've got no water, it's not very good. It's quite dangerous in actual fact. You need to make sure you drink your water because you're pumping it out in sweat all day long. I'm going to get in the shower anyway now and get ready. We're going to begin the day. And let's see what adventures we can get up to today once I've got that bike. Good morning. I've just come out of my accommodation, this room here, A2. And I intend to walk along the beach and have a breakfast in a bit, and I'm going to take you with me. But before we go anywhere, it's a nice pool, isn't it? What do you think? Okay? Great pool, yeah? Before we go anywhere, I'm going to do those exercises so that's 25 to 30 out the way, straight away. And you should be doing it as well. 1 minute. We've got a generator in the background. Can you hear the generator? They're servicing the generator, by the way. I'm going to pop it on the table. You can see, we'll get on with this and get it done so we can move forward during the day. You ready for this? Bumper, arms, chest, shoulders.
Quando buonasera, organizza YouTube. Parlo in italiano?
Did you get that? Now we're going to walk along the beach. Try and get some breakfast. Okay. Well, here I am on Pangalau Beach, which is situated in the area of Bohol Island. It's a separate island from Bohol, connected by road bridge, much smaller. But I'm on one of the famous beaches that people travel all the way around the world to come and visit. And this is called Alona Beach. I've actually got accommodation here in a place called Baywatch Hotel, which sits right on the beach. There's no access from the road. I've got to walk all the way along to the beach to the entrance of this particular hotel. But take this lot in, you'll probably enjoy this. We've got some people in the infinity pool up there enjoying themselves for the day. But you can see how beautiful this beach is. It stretches, it's not very far to be honest with you. It could be longer. It gets a break near the end of the road there. You come out of the beach onto a roadside and you can actually go round to another part of another beach which I've not explored yet. But take this in. We've got these lovely high-end hotels here on the beach, and obviously they usually get booked out because of the location. And we've got a lot of boats in the water. They frequent these waters all the time, taking divers out to the little islands that are nestled just beyond what we can see here. There's a couple of islands and they've got maybe 50 dive sites off each island, so this really is what you would really call paradise. Paradise Island for divers, Paradise Island for couples, Paradise Island for lovers if you want. Now I'm going to watch myself, as you know, because when there's music around, in a minute there'll be a little bit of music. Although I love music, I mean I keep getting copyrighted when music encroaches on what I'm trying to do. as I take you around to different places. So I can hear it in the background now, this music, and I don't really want them putting copyright on my material just because music happens to come into it in the background. But take that lot in there. There's just a lovely beach resort here. I did check up on this beach resort and I found out it was completely booked out. And you know, nobody has to ask the reason why, just take a look.
Found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow.
It really is a lovely place. It's very well manicured. It's the type of place, like I say, that you spend all year saving for to come. And one wouldn't blame you either. I mean, I'm not staying at this particular hotel. It's quite expensive, I suppose. I tried to find out how much it was per evening, but I couldn't find that out because it was completely sold out. When places get sold out on Agoda and these other sites, they tend not to tell you the price, because the price can rise at that point, see. So I understand where they're coming from. I mean, really, first of all, they're a business, so you can expect that. Now I'm contemplating on going some sort of an excursion, you know, diving, that sort of thing, going on a boat and going out on one of these dive expeditions, they call it, and fall in line to one of their programs. But I'm more inclined to go and get a scooter today and explore other parts of the island, look on the map, see where we are. But what I tend to do, I want to be a little more adventurous and go with a load of people diving off a boat, but maybe I should do that. I'm at loggerheads really, trying to think about whether I should do it or not. This is another area here.
But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit down for breakfast, I think, in this place. I did see they did American breakfast. I'm sure it was this place. And they did tea as well. And you know I like my tea. I'm sure they do Lipton's black tea, I was told. So I'll look at the menu. There we are, there's the breakfast. They call it an American breakfast, so I'm going to try that, I should think, and see where we go from there. Well, here I am. I've decided to sit down at the table and have breakfast here, well, on the beach. And I'm in the shade, so that's one good thing. I know I haven't got proper attire on really, but I'm meters away from the beach, so I'm not being disrespectful as far as I'm concerned, because I haven't got a t-shirt on, and guess what? I haven't got any shoes on either. Let's enjoy this breakfast on the beach the way I should enjoy it, and let's see what it has to offer as well. Because I'm going to be going for that German sorry, I see the word German over there, it just took my mind away. That's because of my age. But this American breakfast, let's go for the American breakfast and see what we've got on the plate, okay? I've just walked out of that restaurant. I decided not to order in the end because I asked her for some service water and she said we don't do service water. And to be honest with you, service water is a thing that all businesses offer their customers. In these hot countries and that, nobody wants to see a customer faint because they've not drank enough. And service water is usually priced in with their 7%, they call it a 7% charge that they usually charge you, service charge. So that really should be in with that. So I've decided to leave on that basis, to be honest with you. Why should I pay for water if they're charging me 7% service charge? That just doesn't sound right to me. Give me your thoughts, give me your comments. You might think differently. You might educate me, you know. I'm always getting educated. Let's have a look at this menu here. See, usually when you go abroad, you see English breakfast. You never do it. It's always American breakfast, and then there's Filipino breakfast. But not usually English breakfast. See, American style pancake they've got on here. But, a loaded style breakfast. So a cup of plain rice, garlic rice or fried rice with vegetables, bacon, longue chat, corned beef, boiled or fried scrambled egg. I don't know what to do with that one. I walk along the beach of Alona Beach here on Pangla Island, and there's loads of things they're pushing at you here, you know, to do with diving. They do different dive master and instruction programs for avid divers, and that's really nice, isn't it? They come to a place where they servicing you with the dreams and what you want. Some tanks there. See, on the 28th of June, see, we've got plans there, 9:30, 11:30, 2:30. All the different islands that are around here. Balakasag Island, 2 dives they're going to do there. And they also go meters as well, you know, 12 meters down, 30 meters down, depending on what you choose. Obviously you'd have to have a chat with the instructors, but that's quite good, isn't it? They give you a choice of dives throughout the day. It's really, really good. So now if I wanted to go on a course, I could take a course here to try diving in the open water, advanced adventurer, specialities, stress and rescue, dive master, it's all there. But I think if I did that and took my time out doing that, I wouldn't be hiring a bike and exploring the rest of the island. maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should take time out and do that and give you guys, especially the diving people, a bit of adventure and a laugh. Basically, with me, you'd probably have a laugh. I've never done it before. I see there's people setting up their business for the day. Morning. See, henna tattoos are popular here. You can have them washed off, or they wear off in a few days. Now, that's not bad, is it? You know, a bit of fun on the beach. We're going to have a look at the menu of this place here. See, they do pani here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Is it okay?
That's lovely. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I've decided to sit down and have breakfast, late breakfast, but it's going to be fish and chips. You know, their type of fish, their type of chips. I've got tea here. I've got an English tea. It's brewing at the moment. I'll let it steep for a little while more, okay? Now, what I like about this beach, the people are so pleasant around here. They all want to help you as much as possible. Obviously they're working, but just have a little scope around. This really is the place to be if you want to make your girlfriend happy and you're in love, or you know, you're a family unit. Maybe you've got a couple of kids there you can take away, you can all enjoy yourself. There's plenty here to do, but mostly it's a diving resort. So you possibly get, you know, young chaps that are into diving and they go to different diving sites around the world, but this is possibly one of them. I believe there's around about 50 diving sites here of different islands just off the coast here. You can't really see the islands from here, but once you get on a boat, they'll take you to, you know, the destinations that you set out and plan to do during the day. I'm here at the moment, a place called by J Park Island Resort, Panglao. I keep getting that wrong. It's actually pronounced Panglao. You know, take it in. Now, I hope this music in the background doesn't put me into copyright. You know, it does sometimes, but I'm sure that I can work something out as we go along, okay? Now, I'm waiting for this fish and chips to come. This tea is lovely. I always look forward to my tea. No, not everywhere sells black tea. They sell assortments of tea, and they're usually very, very weak for me. But if I can have my tea and my milk, I'm a happy chappy. I did a bit of dancing earlier on. You didn't see it, so it might give you the pleasure of looking at me dancing if they come up with a nice record. But I'll do a separate clip because I don't want to embarrass YouTube with their copyrights. No, rightly so. But I've got to follow their guidelines anyway. Okay. My fish and chips come. There it is on the table. Thank you very much. That's lovely. Thank you very much. Cheers. That was nice. It's been delivered to the table. Hopefully I'm going to enjoy this. It's like on a nice little platter. There we go. Just going to eat straight off the platter really. I don't see any reason for me to, you know, stand on ceremony. The chips look quite nice, but I do need some salt on them. Can I have some soap for my chips, please?
Sir?
Soap. Soap chips. And this is soap for my chips.
Yan,
Salt.
pesos sir.
Some soap,
Salt?
please.
Okay. Katong social salt.
Before they get cold.
Sir,
Now, before they get cold. No, you're alright, mate.
give you good price.
No, I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. I'm okay, thank you.
Tomorrow. We have a book. Tomorrow.
I can talk to you about it after I've had something to eat, alright?
Okay, later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boat oh. My boat.
Alright, okay.
I'm a boat captain.
Alright, mate, I'll remember your face.
Huh?
I'll remember your face, okay? Giving me some soap for my chips, but it's clogging up a bit. They should learn to put some rice in there, really, to dry it up, because what I'm going to have to do is open the bottom and take some out that way and sort of do that with it. Otherwise, I'm not going to get salt on there. It's a bit unorthodox, I know, but what can I do? I'll tell them to put some rice grains in there, yeah? That's what we usually do, isn't it? So we've got some salt on my chips now. I'm actually okay now. I'm okay. So this is their fish and chips. Cheers. Nuggets of fish. Very nice. I believe this has cost me around 400 pesetas for the fish and chips. And the tea, can't remember what the tea costs. But I think this is in the range of just under £7, I believe. Not quite sure, but I will fill you in when I pay the bill. These chips are nice. I might be going on a boat ride tomorrow. a chap just come up to me and asked me if I wanted to go out on an excursion tomorrow on a boat. And he's got a plaque there of different places to go. I didn't take it all in because obviously I'm having something to eat at the moment. But I'll fill you in when I chat with him again. I'll be meeting up with him when I've had this. And I'll talk to him and see where we go from there, okay? There we are, on the Lona Beach. I've just finished my meal. Nice empty plate, you know. And I'm in the middle of finishing my tea off at the moment. When that meal arrived on the table, I looked at it and I thought to myself, well, that's not going to fill me up. I'll probably go off and get something else afterwards. But to my surprise, I'm well full up.